how can you motivate yourself for work if you don't feel like you want to work? I was thinking about it the other day because the last week I was so tired. If you missed my video last week, you can check it out. It's about having a burnout. And because I actually followed those things I mentioned in the last video, I feel much better now. I want to thank you for all your comments. Also, I got a lot of messages from you on Instagram, supporting me, cheering me up. So thank you very much for that. If you do follow me on Instagram, the link to my Instagram is in the description below, so you can do that. Burnout is one of the reasons why you don't feel motivated. And if so, then you just need to follow some steps described in the other video as I mentioned. But how about the lack of motivation on the everyday basis? Because some people, they don't have motivation to work almost like never. Let's talk about that. Before we continue though, I would love you to consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell so you will not miss new videos of mine coming every Wednesday on business and self-development, where I also share my own experience. And if you like this video so far, please give it a like. It really helps me spread this message all over YouTube. The first thing you have to ask yourself if you lack motivation is, why do you work? Do you want to pay your bills? Do you want to make an impact? Do you want to work because you just enjoy, using your creativity and staying active and contributing to society and basically doing something good for others? So why are you working? The more reason and the more meaning you have behind this why, the more you stay motivated usually. When you do what you love, you don't need some extra motivation from the outside to keep you going. You have the motivation within you. You just need the power to stay active and to be efficient, but the motivation is already there. So basically you will not need any extra motivation. You have this inspiration, you have this wish to go on, and you have the power to overcome a lot of things when you actually enjoy what you do and you basically love your business, your work, or whatever you're doing. This question, why, is the fundamental question here. So when you have values that you work for, then you suddenly find a lot of energy. And otherwise, if you don't really believe in what you're doing, then you might end up being really depressed and unmotivated. Especially if you do it in the long run, because if you do it just a couple of years and you know that you need this job because you want to, save some money or maybe invest some money so that in the future you truly can do what you love, then you will have the motivation anyway, even though you hate the job. But if you hate the job and you're staying there all your life only to support your family, of course, supporting a family is a good reason, but life is more than that. Yeah, you deserve more than that. So why do you work? And if you find out that you don't like what you're doing, then set some goals. Understand what you want, what you want to achieve. Which kind of job would be interesting for you? Which kind of business would be interesting for you? If you would like to start a business and you don't know what to start with, consider watching my video on building your dream business. The link is in the description below. So having a vision for what you want to achieve is very important, because if you don't have a vision, then you procrastinate. It's the main reason why you procrastinate. You just don't know where you want to go. So the next big step is just find out what you want, create your vision, and then take small steps towards your goals. I have a few videos on this channel where I explain how to actually achieve your goals. Check out links here. And you just, make those steps every day, no stress. Yeah, but if you do those steps, then you enjoy working more and more because you know why. And you like this why. And even if you don't have to work, maybe you went on a pension pretty early because you saved and invested a lot of money, or you went on a pension but you're still full of power and can do something. It's very important actually to stay active all life long, because only this way you get extra energy, you get this taste for life, you enjoy life, you feel fulfillment, because you contribute to society, you do something great for others. And of course, if you are in a respectful age, you don't have to work like all hours per day. And also there are other activities you might be, interested in rather than working. But having a few hours per week working is a good idea. Or maybe a couple of hours per day, depends on what you want to do. And this way, staying active, staying energetic, staying useful for others, having this meaning for your life till the end. And also, if you have a lot of money and you want to do things just because you want to do them and they're good for others and not necessarily that you want to earn from it, then it's also great, because actually best businesses are done this way, because when you don't care about the money, you care about the outcome, the impact more than the money, and the money just follows. So it's the best approach anyway. And staying active is so important, especially when you're older, because if you are not active, your brain starts to get so old that, people get really bad diseases because they don't use their brain. And if you use your brain, and also, of course, if you exercise and everything, then you have the possibilities to stay young and stay healthy and stay active and useful very long. I have very good examples in my family. My great-grandmother, she died when she was 92, and she lived alone at the countryside. She didn't want to move to the city, and she didn't want others to take care of her. So she really stayed very strong in her body and in her mind till the end. And my grandma is still alive. She's 94. She also lives on her own in the city, but alone, and she doesn't want to live with her relatives. She's fine like that. And she's also very clear in her mind. You don't feel like you're talking to somebody who's old and that's why not clear. No, she's completely fine. And also in her body, she's pretty good. She's walking without help and everything. And she exercises every day. She's doing this Tai Chi, Chinese system of exercising. And as for her brain, she's a mathematician, exactly like my parents. And she used to work, not full-time, but still, she liked to teach mathematics till she was around 80 or maybe 85. She still took some students and she loved teaching them. And when you use your brain longer, you stay alive longer and you stay in good shape. You get a great quality life till a very respectful age. So it's important to have this motivation to do things for others, to do things for the society, to do things for making your life meaningful, because life is not only about consuming. It's much more than that. And the earlier you get it, the better. So when you know your vision and when you know your goals, then on the everyday basis, make sure that you also stay focused. When you start your day, choose the most important task and start with that and focus on that. And don't mix it up with 100 of other tasks. And also celebrate every achievement. When you finish one task, you drink a coffee. When you finish another one, you go for a lunch. Then you finish another one and okay, then I'll have another tea and some snack, some healthy snack maybe. Or just stretch a little bit, so that you enjoy that you achieved something and you get some kind of a reward for that. And when I finish one more task, then I just have a dinner or go home or have a date or whatever. Yeah. So this way you can also help on the everyday, basis to stay motivated. And one more important thing which helps you to stay motivated and to stay focused is meditation. Yeah? There are many types of meditation. I meditate every day, and you can choose some methods that would work for you. But meditation generally helps you to calm your mind, to stay focused, not to be distracted by other things, being one-pointed, being motivated, being focused. So meditation really helps for many things, and also for staying motivated and focused at your work. If you'd like to know more about personal development and maybe the experience from my family, I have a book on personal development. I sell it on Amazon. The link is in the description below, and there I talk about the self-development algorithm, how I understand it and how I do it. And there I also give quite a lot of examples from my family and from my life. So if you're curious a little bit more about that, then make sure to check it out. Otherwise, that was it for today. This is how you create your reality. Very important things. And I really recommend you to save this video for later. And each time you lack motivation, inspiration, meaning in life, or whatever, you can watch this video again. And if you watch that far, it means you like it. So give this video a like, it really helps me. And subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you will not miss the new video coming next week. And meanwhile, watch some other videos of mine on business and self-development, link here. So stay tuned and stay motivated.